Hi everyone, Lisa here with What's Crafting Wednesday. I'd like to start with the drawing for last week's cards. I had 5 comments, and let me get these tickets cut up here and put in my little bag. Okay, and the winner is Jennifer. Congratulations, Jennifer. I will get these 2 cards in the mail to you this week. Thank you for visiting, watching, and leaving a comment. Okay, this week we are going to be using the Delightful Day stamp set and the coordinating punch, and like last week, this stamp set will be retiring next week, though the punch will carry over to the new annual catalog. I have the measurements here for what we're making today, and we will be making this card, which also doubles as a gift card holder. We'll be using Blushing Bride and Magnolia Lane DSP. The color in the DSP, which by the way will retire next week as well, is Petal Pink. I'm using Blushing Bride though. And for this card, I thought we would mix it up a little and use a different pattern of paper from the DSP pack. You start with a 4 1/4 by 12 inch piece of cardstock, and it is scored at 5 1/2 and at 1 inch. Now I scored at the 5 1/2, and I did turn the paper the other way to score at the 1 inch, so you'd be able to get a crisper fold here. And just adhere the DSP to the front of your card base. And anyone who has been to my classes know I do like to use tear and tape and snail, but for speed of the video, we will be using the Tombow, which is also an excellent adhesive. And the tag is cut at 2 by 3 1/2, and I already punched it with the coordinating punch. And the stamping layer is cut at 1 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I rounded the top with the detailed trio punch. And once that's stamped, it will just get layered right on the top there. So for the sentiment, using Memento Tuxedo Black. And I'm just stamping it right on the top. And I am using Mossy Meadow for the leaves. I double mounted here. And while we're at it, we will do the envelope as well. Do I have it the right way? Yes. Okay. And Blushing Bride for the flowers. And these flowers, they are not meant to line up exactly with the stems here. So you don't have to be too particular when you do your stamping. What's nice about this punch is you can punch in 3 different widths, 2 inch, 1 1/2, and 1. And this pretty ribbon here will be retiring next week as well. I just love gold edged ribbon. Okay, there we go. And I mounted this with dimensionals. And I did take a small dimensional also, just to hold the ribbon in place, because sometimes ribbon does slide. So I just put that right there. I don't know, these backings always seem to come off much quicker when you are crafting by yourself than when someone is watching you. Okay, then once you have it in place where you would like it, you can just trim your ribbon down. And for the inside of the card, I did use tear and tape because there will be pressure on this, so you do want to make sure it is good and secure. And the DSP here is cut at 3/4 of an inch by 4. And the inside piece is 4 by 4 1/4. Okay. And here I had just stamped a sentiment. You could decorate it more, of course. I had thought of adding some flowers on the inside, but I figured we'll just keep it simple. Okay. And there you have it. Gift card fits right in there. So we have version 1, which I created beforehand, and version 2, which we just made now. And here are the measurements. So get everything out of the way here. The Delightful Day stamp set is available through Tuesday the 2nd. Wednesday the 3rd starts our new catalog. Yay! And the coordinating punch will carry over, but right now through the 2nd, this is available as a bundle at a 10% discount. The measurements for the card today. So please leave me a comment. I will be doing a drawing again next week at the start of my Facebook Live. Tell me anything if you've ever made this type of card before. Which version of the card do you prefer? If you have which side of the paper you like better. Just leave me a comment, anything you'd like to say, and I will be back next Wednesday with episode 4 of What's Crafting Wednesday, and we will start it off with this drawing, and do come back so you can find out what I'm gonna craft next week. Thank you and have a great week. Bye.